Roofing is one of the most accessible trades you can enter. No degree, no year-long apprenticeship requirement. Learn on the job. It is also one of the most dangerous jobs in the entire country. Today I'm giving you the honest picture, the real pay, the real risk, the real business opportunity, so you can decide if this trade is right for you. Roofing gets recommended constantly as an easy entry point into the trades. And in some ways, that's true. You can start working and earning faster than almost any other trade on this channel. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that this is an easy career. The safety statistics on this trade are generally serious, and you deserve to know them before you climb your first ladder. Today I'm covering the real pay, the real risks, the real path to building something bigger than just a job. No sugarcoating, no scare tactic either. Just the truth. Before we get started, smash that like button, subscribe. All right, let's get into it. What the job actually involves. Let's start with the basics. A roofer installs, repairs, and replaces roofing systems on homes and commercial buildings. Shingles, metal roofing, flat commercial roofing systems, tile, slate. There are two broad categories of work. Steep slope roofing, the residential roofs most people picture. Shingles, tile, or metal on a slope structure. Low slope roofing, flat or nearly flat commercial roofing systems found on apartment buildings, warehouses, and office complexes. Different materials, different techniques, often a different pay scale entirely. Most roofers learn entirely on the job. There are no formal educational requirements according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Some roofers do enter through a formal apprenticeship, but it is not required to start working in this trade. The accessibility is part of what makes roofing attractive to people who want to start earning immediately. Real quick, I want to tell you about something that's been working for me. My brother Shane runs a program called the Content Growth Engine. It's built around growing your YouTube channel and earning real income without it taking over your life. We're talking less than 4 hours a week. I'm a member myself. First month in, I had a $214 day. That turned into $445 days, then $519 days by month 5, and it just keeps building from there. It's legit. Links in the description and pinned below. It's worth a look. The real pay picture. Here's the honest number to start with according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics. The median annual wage for roofers was $50,970 as of May 2024. That is the real middle of this trade nationally. Not an inflated marketing number. Pay varies meaningfully by state. Massachusetts is one of the highest paying states for roofers, with the median wages above $72,000. Other strong markets include Illinois and Connecticut. Experienced roofers working steady commercial, low slope work, or those who pick up specialized skills like metal roofing or solar integration can push towards the upper end of that range and beyond. Here's the honest seasonal factor that matters in this trade. In northern states, roofing work can slow down significantly during winter months. That means overtime and aggressive scheduling during the busy summer seasons, and the possibility of reduced hours during the winter, depending on your region and your employer. This is not a trade with perfectly even predictable year-round income everywhere in the country. Your specific climate matters. The business ownership picture. This is where roofing income changes dramatically. There are roughly 101,679 roofing companies across the country, and no single company holds more than 5% of the total market share, meaning this industry is generally open to small, local operators. The average roof replacement project in 2025 ranged from $21,000 to $30,000. A roofing contractor who builds a crew and a steady pipeline of residential and storm damage work is operating in a market generating over $31 billion annually in the U.S. alone. The business ownership path in roofing has a real documented ceiling, but it requires building a crew, managing insurance claims processes, and developing a genuine sales and marketing operation, not just swinging a hammer. The honest downside. The safety reality. I need to be completely direct with you about this section because it matters more than anything else on this video. Roofing is one of the most dangerous occupations in the entire United States, according to the most recent BLS census of fatal occupational injuries. Roofing has a fatal injury rate of approximately 51.8 per 100,000 full-time workers. That makes roofing the third deadliest civilian occupation in the country, behind only logging and commercial fishing. Here's what's actually causing those fatalities. Roughly 82 of the 85% of roofing deaths are caused by falls, slips, or trips. That is not a small risk factor buried in the data. It is a dominant cause by a wide margin. Beyond fatalities, roofers also experience elevated rates of non-fatal injuries, broken bones, burns from hot bitumen and roofing materials, and heat-related illness from working on surfaces that can become dangerously hot in direct summer sun. I'm not telling you this to scare you out of this trade. I am telling you this because every roofer, and especially every roofing business owner, has a direct responsibility to take fall protection seriously every single time on every single roof, regardless of how routine the job feels. The roofers and roofing companies who treat safety equipment as optional or treat fall protection as something that slows the job down are the ones contributing to these statistics. If you enter this trade, your safety habits are not optional. They are the difference between a long career and becoming part of these numbers. Quick question, and be honest. Do you actually know which trade fits you, or are you just picking the one you've heard of? Course Careers has an AI career counselor named Coura that'll actually figure that out for you. She walks you through your goals, your personality, your lifestyle, and matches you to the right fit from HVAC, plumbing, electrical, construction project managing, construction estimating, architectural drafting, or supply chain coordinator. Then you get the free intercourse to see if you're right before you go all in. No experience needed, no degree required. Students have been doing this and landing high-paying careers as little as 4 to 12 weeks. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments below. Know before you go. Other honest challenges beyond the safety reality. Here are a few more honest factors to weigh. The physical demands are real and constant climbing, kneeling, bending, heavy lifting, all happening on an incline or uneven surface, often in direct sun for full shifts. The workforce is aging. About 1 in 5 roofers nationally is now over 55, which is creating real pressure on hiring and training pipelines, and genuine opportunity for younger workers willing to enter the trade. Weather dependency affects your schedule. You cannot roof safely in heavy rain, high wind, or ice. That means your work schedule is generally dictated by conditions outside your control in many regions. Should you become a roofer? Here's my honest assessment. Yes, if you are willing to take fall protection and safety protocols seriously every single day without exception. If you want one of the fastest, most accessible entry points in the construction trades, if you're comfortable with physical outdoor work and some regional seasonal variations in your schedule, and if you have an eye towards eventually building your own crew and roofing business where the real income ceiling in this trade actually lives. Probably not the right move if you have a serious fear of heights that safety training won't resolve. If you need predictable, identical income every month with zero seasonal variation, or if you're drawn to this trade purely because you've heard it's easy to get into without internalizing the safety reality first. Quick break here. If you need help to decide what niche videos would be good for you, click the CGE Content Growth Engine link in the description and pinned in the comments below. The realistic path in. If you've weighed the honest picture and you still want to pursue this, here's the path. Most roofers start by working directly with an experienced crew, learning the trade, hands-on. Get your OSHA 10 certification before you start. It covers fall protection fundamentals and tells an employer you've taken safety seriously before they've even hired you. Learn both steep slope and low slope techniques if you can. Versatility across residential and commercial work expands your opportunities significantly. Build 2 to 3 years of clean, safe field experience before considering a move towards foreman work or your own crew. If business ownership is your long-term goal, start learning the insurance claims and estimating side of this business early. That knowledge is what actually separates a profitable roofing company from one that's just getting by. Quick break here. If you're sitting here wondering which trade is actually right for you specifically, I built a free 5-minute tool that walks you through it. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. Look, roofing is one of the most accessible trades you can enter, and the business ownership ceiling is real and well documented. It is also one of the most dangerous jobs in the entire country, and that is not something to take lightly. Go in with proper training, genuine respect for fall protection, and a long-term plan, and this can be a strong career. Going in treating the safety gear as optional, and you become part of a statistic no one wants to be part of. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Drop a comment. Are you a roofer or considering becoming one? I want to hear your honest experience. I read every single one. Catch you in the next video. Peace out.
If you need to learn the trades, go to Jack of all trades.